more satisfying in the morning than to take a big one. Yes, sir. This here is xpmacdaddyo, fixing to show you how to walk a mile in my shoes. Oh, I tell you what. This looks like a beautiful door. Ray me. Beautiful door, Ray me. Lord help. How's little David doing down there? Well, you can't see him from up here. Boy, the view is spectacular though. Woo-wee! Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, let's go for a walk. Yes. Let's go for a walk. Yeah. Play on. Up the stairs and see what's going on It's funny like that. You miss one paycheck, you could lose your house. Funny society that we live in, isn't it? We spend everything that we make. Oh my goodness. I wish I had a pitiful million. If I had me a pitiful million, then I wouldn't be so concerned about the future. But since I don't have a pitiful million, it does look like I'm going to have to work to the day I have my first and final heart attack. Yes, sir. I do love walking. That's my son's car. He paid for that with cash. He made that money himself. I'm proud of that boy. Worked his way through college. He's like his old man. Hard worker. Yes, sir. I dearly do love this neighborhood. I don't take kindly to strangers coming in here. That's why I always tote a gun on my walks. I always tote me a gun. Yes, sir. Left, right, left, up, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the left, hold the left, hold the left, right, left, hold the left, hold the left, hold the left, right, left, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the left, hold the left, hold the left, right, left, hold the left, hold the left, hold the left, right, left, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the left, hold the left. You know, when I was in the Army, 12 long years in the Army, we used to march like that. And I remember when I walked into a cafeteria, everybody had to stand at attention. I was the captain. Yes, sir. I was the captain. Captain xpmacdaddyo. Sir, yes, sir. Soldier, stand at attention. Oh, me. Oh, me. Crazy. I'm feeling crazy in the head. Oh, God, it's cold out here. About 32 degrees, I think. But it feels good. Good whiskey sipping weather. Yes, sir. To the left. To the left. Left. Right. Left. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to sing a song for my cadence while I'm marching. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was riding on the Mayflower when I thought I'd spotted land. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I yelled for Captain Arab. Can you understand? Who came running to the deck? Says, boys, forget the whale. We're going over yonder. Cut the engines, change the sails. High on the bowline. This is Bob Dylan. Sing that melody like all tough sailors do when they're far away at sea. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I caught America, I said as we hit land. I took a deep breath. I fell down, I could not stand. Captain Arab, he started writing up some deeds. He said, let's set up a fort and start buying the place with beads. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just then this cop comes down the street crazy as a loon. He throws us all in jail for carrying harpoons. Well, me, I busted out. I don't even ask me how. I went to get some help. I walked by a Guernsey cow who directed me down to the Bowery slums where people carried sounds around saying ban the bombs. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just in the whole kitchen exploded from boiling fat. Food was flying everywhere. I left without my hat. Now I didn't mean to be nosy, but I went into a bank to get some bail for Arab and all the boys back in the tank. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They asked me for some collateral and I pulled down my pants. They threw me in the alley when up comes this girl from France. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Stop! Just in the whole kitchen exploded from boiling fat. Food was flying everywhere. I left without my hat. Mean to be nosy, but I went into a bank to get some bail for Arab and all the boys back in the tank. They asked me for some collateral and I 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They asked me for some collateral and I pulled down my pants. They threw me in the alley when up comes this girl from France who invited me to her house. I went, but you had a friend that knocked me out, robbed my boots, and I was on the street again. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just in the whole kitchen exploded from boiling fat. Food was flying everywhere. I left without my hat. Now, I didn't mean to be nosy, but I went into a bank to get some bail for Arab and all the boys back in the tank. I brought my AK-47 with me. They asked me for some collateral and I pulled down my pants. They threw me in the alley when up comes this girl from France who invited me to her house. I went, but you had a friend who she knocked me out and robbed my boots, and now I was on the street again. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, let's see if I can remember the rest of this song, man. It just goes and goes. It's called Bob Dylan's 115th Train. By the way, Bob, when are we going to meet for a beer? I need to do a song with you. We need to make up a new song. Something cool, man. I'll write it if you'll sing it with me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Just in the whole kitchen, exploded from boiling fat. Food was flying everywhere. I had my hat. Now, I didn't mean to be nosy, but went into a bank to get some bail for A-Rap. All boys back in the tank. They asked me for some collateral, and I keep pulling down my pants. They threw me in the alley when up comes to school from France, who invited me to her house. I went, but she had a friend. She knocked me out and robbed my boots. I was on the street again. Well, I rapped upon her house, U.S. flag upon the split. Get some bail for A-Rap. All boys back in the tank. Asked me for some collateral. Oh my God, don't make me pull down my pants again. I'm cutting this vicious circle. I forgot the rest of the lyrics because I got Alzheimer's disease. Help me, Bob Dylan. Help me if you please. 2, 3, 4, 1. Ooh. One of these days, I remember the rest of that song. And if I do, I'm going to sing it to an old folks song. Old folks at home. The old folks at home. The all-timer old folks at home. Oh. Just in the whole kitchen. Exploded from boiling fat. Food was flying everywhere. Left without my hair. And I didn't mean to be nosy, but I went into a bank to get some welfare wrap. All the boys back in the tank. They asked me for some collateral, and you know what happened next? I pulled down my pants. They threw me in the alley when up comes to go from France, who invited me to her house. I went, but she had a friend that knocked me out and robbed my boots, and I was on the street again. Well, I rapped upon a house, U.S. flag up on the split. I said, could you help me out? I got some friends down the way. The man said, get out of here. I tell you limb from limb. I said, you know they refused Jesus too. He said, you're not him. Get out of here before I break your bones. Ain't your pop. I decided to have him arrested. I went looking for a cop. I ran around outside. I hopped inside a cab. I ran out the other door. This English man said, Fab, as he saw me leave a hot dog stand in the chariot that stood parked across from a building in appetizing brotherhood. I ran right through the front door like a hobo sailor does, but it was just a funeral parlor. And a man asked me who I was. I repeated that my friends were all in jail. With a sigh, he gave me his card. He says, call me if they die. I shook his hand, said goodbye, ran right through the street. When a bowling ball came down the road, knocked me off my feet. A payphone was ringing. It just about blew my mind. Picked it up and said hello. This foot came through the line. Now about this time I was fed up, trying to make a stab at bringing back any help for my friends in Cabin A-Rap. I decided to flip a coin, either heads or tails, to let me know if I should go back to ship or back to jail. So I hopped my sailor suit and I got a coin to flip. It came up tails and by the sail, so I made it back to the ship. Now I got back and took the parking ticket off the mast. I was ripping it to shreds when this Coast Guard went past. They asked me my name, and I said xpmacdaddyo. No, not Captain Kidd actually. And I said Captain Tidd. They believe me, but they want to know what exactly that I did. I sent for the Pope. I'll be look, I was employed. They let me go right away. They're very paranoid. Very paranoid. Now, the last I heard of A-Rap, he was stuck on a whale that was married to the deputy sheriff of the jail. But the funniest thing was as I was leaving the bay, I saw 3 ships sailing. They were all headed my way. I asked him what his name was and how come he didn't drive a truck. He said his name was Columbus, and I just said, good luck. Okay, all right, that's the end of the song. And now it's time for a little prayer. On bended knee, on bended knee. Oh, I'm gonna bend my knee whether Frank Sinatra tells me I can or not. Lord, help me, Lord. Help me get up these stairs. Oh, yes. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Neighbors can probably think I'm crazy for feeling this good in the morning. Crazy for feeling this good all day. crazy for feeling this good in the morning. Crazy for feeling this good in the morning. And crazy for loving you. Life is good. Enjoy it while you can. Life is good. Enjoy it while you can. Life is good to me. It is good to me. I play chess. I play chess with the best. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And the first move I make is pawn to queen 4. The first move I make is pawn to queen 4. That is what I do in the morning. Hey, listen, guys. I know you're getting sick of my shit, so I'm going to let y'all go. But all I want to say is, my name is xpmacdaddyo, and I demand each and every one of you to have a very good day now. You hear? Y'all be sweet to each other now. You hear? Bye, y'all.